So now we'll see the next concept, multiplication. So we'll see first we'll see how to find product of 2 and 2-digit numbers. So say we have the product of 83 and 56. Suppose we need to multiply this 83 and 56. So we can use this shortcut. So when you practice also, when you are practicing also, use this shortcut and apply. So in the exam, so easily you can get the answer. So this will be very handy when you use this shortcut. So multiplication of 2 and 2 digits. So for this, find the product of the last column. So what is product of 6 and 3? 6 into 3 it is 18. And what is product of 8 and 5? So it is 40. So product of first column, product of last column, so you write on both ends. So in the middle, so extreme products sum is written in the middle. So what is product of 8 and 6? 48. And product of 5 and 3, it is 15. And this sum, this product sum is written in the middle. So adding this it is 63. And now to find the product, we collect the answer. So in each term, we should retain only single digit. So write this 8. And now this 1 is added with 63. So we get 64. And write this 4. And the 6 is added with 40. So it is 46. So 46, 48 is product of 83 into 56. So here to find product of 2 and 2-digit numbers, find this product 6 into 3, 18, and product of the first column 8 and 5, 40, and product of the extreme columns added is written in the middle. So 8 into 6, 48, 5 into 3, 15 is added and it is 63. And to collect the answer, so write 8, and 1 is added with this 3, so write 4, 6 is added with this 40, so write 46. So 46, 48 is the product of 83 and 56. We'll see a few examples to work out find the product of 2 and 2-digit numbers. So now the question is, find the product of 24 and 67 and find the product of 63 and 48. So just friends, pause the video for a few seconds and get the product, and now we'll check with the answer. So the first question is product of 24 and 67. So what is the product here? So product of last column 7 into 4 is 28. So product of first column 6 into 2, it is 12. And the extreme columns product, so 2 into 7, 14, and 6 into 4, 24 is added and written in the middle. And now what's the answer? So it is 8. And when you add 2 with 38, it is 40. So write the 0. 4 is added with 12, it is 16. So 1608 is product of 24 and 67. So hope you would have got the same answer. So product of 24 and 24 and 67 is 1608. So now we'll check what is the answer for the next question. So the next question is 63 into 48. Now using the same pattern we can find the product 63 and 48. So what is product of 3 and 8? It is 24. And product of 6 and 4, the same 24. And for the middle, so this extreme product, so 6 into 8, 48, and 4 and 3, 12 is added. So now what is the answer? It is 4, 2, 30. Or it is 4. So 2 added with 0, it is 2. So 6 added with 24, it is 30. So 3024 is the product of 63 and 48. So we have got product of 2 and 2 digit numbers. Suppose if you are asked to find product of 3 and 2 digit numbers. So we will see how to work it out. Say for the same number. Suppose you have a 3 digit number in the first row. Say you are multiplying 563 with 48. So now what will be the working? The same you can proceed. So product of the last column 8 into 3 24 and product of these two extreme columns, so 48 and 12 added it is 60, and as you have one more digit, so we did product of 48 and 63 and now move with the product of the next two digits. So 56 into 48. So 5 into 8 it is 40, 4 into 6 it is 24. So add that. So you have to cross multiply and add the sum and add the product. And now last column product is written in the fourth term. So here when added it is 64. Now what will be the answer? So write 4, 2 is added with 0, it is 2 again, 6 is added with 64. So earlier it was 24, so here we have 64. So for the answer it is 4, 2 plus 0 it is 2, 6 plus 64 it is 70. So write the 0, 7 added with 20 it is 27. So easily you can arrive at the answer. So 3 and 2 digits. So you have one more term here. So product of the last column 3, 8, 24 and product of this two columns, and then it is summed up, and then move on to the next two digits. So cross multiply, add and write in the third term, and then product of 5 and 4. Suppose you have a 4 digit and a 2 digit number, so you will have one more term again. So the same process you can extend. Suppose you have here 4. 4, 5, 6, 3 multiplied with 48. So product of last column 8 into 3, 24, and product of these two numbers it is multiplied and added 60, and product of 56 and 48 cross multiply. So it is 64. We have all this. And now as you have one more digit, now move on to the sum of product of these two numbers. So we did with 63 and 56. Now find product for 45. So cross multiply and add. So 4 into 5, 20. 4 into 8, 32. And now for the last column product, you write. So product of the last column 4 and 4. So we will have one more term here again. So now add all this and collect the answer. Now what will be the answer? So again it is 2, again it is 4, so 2 plus 0, 2, 6 added with 64 it is 70, so write 0, so 7 added with 2 it is 9, and 6 added with 5 added with 16 it is 21. So product of 4, 5, 6, 3 into 48, that is 219024. So easily you can arrive at the answer. So when you practice in this pattern so that in the exam subconsciously you will get this pattern quickly. So now we'll see a few examples where we do multiplication for 3 and 2 digits. So now the question is, find the product of 37 and 462. And the next question is, find the product of 238 and 76. So friends, so please pause the video for a few seconds and then try to get the answer for this. And now we'll check with the answers. The first question is 462 into 37. So now what will be the working? So find the product of the last column. So it is 14. And now multiply this 37 with the above digits 6 and 2. So cross multiply 6 into 7 42, 3 into 2 6 and add. And now move on to the next two digits. So product of 7 and 4 28 and 6 and 3 18. So add. And product of the last column. Now what is product of 462 into 37? So write this 4. So we have to collect the answers from this term. So 1 added with 8 it is 9. 4 added with 46 it is 50. So write 0 and we have 5 carried over. So 5 added with 12 it is 17. So 17094 is the product of 462 and 37. So now we'll work out the next question. So what is the second question? It is 238 into 76. Now what is the product of 238 into 76? So we can follow the same pattern. Product of last column and product of these two columns, and move on to the next two digits, product of these two columns, and then the first column you multiply, then collect the answer. Multiply, sum up and then collect the answer. So all this when you practice, so when you work out, so without doing all that also you can arrive at the answer. So we'll see how to arrive at the answer without doing all this column wise multiplication, writing in each term and working out. So what is product of 6 and 8? It is 48. So write 8 and we are going to carry over this 4. So write this 4 below. So 6 into 8 is 48. So write 8 and have 4 carried over. And now what is product of 6 and 3? It is 18. And then 7 and 8 it is 56. So 18 and 56. So it is 74 plus 4. So it is 78. So write 8 and have this 7 carried over. And now we have done with this 3 and 8. Now go for 2 and 3. So what will be product of 2 and 6? It is 12. And product of 7 and 3 is 21. So added up it is 33 plus 7. So it is 40. So write this 0 and have this 4 carried over. And now product of 2 and 7, 14 plus 4, it is 18. So what is now the product of 238 and 76? It is 18088 is the answer. So when you practice, so while practicing, so you write in each term and then collect the answer and work out. And when you practice it, subconsciously you can get the answer without doing all. The same you can do for 4 and 2 digits also. So here product of 238 and 76 is 18088. So now we'll see how to find product of a 4 and 2 digit number. So without doing all this in terms. So this also you can have, you can do mental workings and then get the product. So oral working. So what is product of 8 and 3? It is 24. Have this 2 carried over. And now product of 4 and 8 and 7 and 3. So product of 7 and 3 is 21. And what is product of 4 and 8? It is 32. So we have 53 plus 5 plus 2. It is 55. So we have 5 carried over. And product of 7 and 4 and 5 and 3. So it is 15 and 28. So it is 43 plus 5. So it is 8. 4 carried over. So now product of 4 and 3 and 5 and 4. So 5 and 4 is 20. 4 and 3 is 12. So it is 32 plus 4, 36. And 4 and 4 it is 16 plus 3 it is 19. So product of 4, 5, 7, 8 into 43 is 196854. So now without writing this in terms, so when you practice, so you can you can get the product easily, so easily and quickly also. So while practicing also, so you write it out in terms and work out, and then by practice, so you can get all this oral workings. So with a few workings, with a few adding up, you can get the product for this higher digits also. So here product of 4, 5, 7, 8 and 43 is 196854. And now we'll see how to find product of some special numbers.